So last week I talked a little bit about place images into InDesign. So today I'll talk a little bit more about that. InDesign is overall a layout planning software. It's not a photo editing software. So it has very limited picture editing abilities. So to make a specific design, maybe you still need to do that design in Photoshop or Illustrator. And then you save that as a picture and place it in InDesign. So that is like the workflow. You design the image in Photoshop and place in InDesign. For example, I made a background image like this and a logo like this in other softwares, and then I want to place them in InDesign. So let's go to file and place and find this logo image and open it in InDesign. So I'm going to click and drag a box to place it. To scale the image, if you just drag this box, you are actually cutting this image instead of scaling the image. So to scale the image, you need to hold Shift and Control together on your keyboard and then drag the corner. You will scale it. So it's a little special and it's different from Photoshop. So just drag the corner, you are actually cutting it. Let me hold Shift and Control together and make it a little smaller and place it in the center. And let me place the other picture as the background. So click and drag a box to place, and I'm cutting it by dragging these lines. So to scale, let me remind you again, hold Control and Shift together to scale. And now you may notice this picture is actually on top of the logo, but I actually want the logo to be on top. So to adjust the order of the images, click on the image first and then right click, and there is arrange, and we can click send to back or send backwards. Then the image will appear on the back. You can also do that in the layers panel. So let's go to layers and then expand it by clicking on here, and you will notice we have the logo file and the picture file. You can drag to organize the order of the images. Sometimes when you are trying to move other things on your canvas, maybe you could accidentally move the background image or other content. So to prevent that, we can lock the image in place. So select the image first and then right click and choose the lock option. And now you can see there is a little lock icon here, and now if we drag, we won't be able to move this image. And to unlock this image, move your mouse close to this little icon, and there will be unlock button appears, and then click it, it will be unlocked. If your image is not selected, right click on the image, it won't pop out those options. You have to left click on the image and then right click, so we can have the transform, the arrange or lock option available.